is full of wonder and beauty. But for the creatures who live out in the wild, this place is a nightmare. Today, I'm going to tell you a scary story where the trees have eyes and every sound could be the last you ever hear. In here, nightmares are realities. Anything that moves doesn't last long. The sooner you figure that out, the better your chances are of staying alive.
Boom, there you go. That was the trailer for Nightmares of Nature Season 2, Lost in the Jungle, premiering on October 28th. I'm KUYA P, this is Nerds Rule the World. Joining me to talk all things Season 2 of Nightmares of Nature is Charlotte Lathane, who is the director and producer on Season 2. Thank you so much for your time today, Charlotte. I appreciate you.
Thanks so much for having me. Great to meet you.
Definitely. So I'm super excited to chat with you. I had on the director of season 1 on. The name is escaping me right now because I talk to so many people every day. He was amazing.
Yeah.
And now to talk to you again, I'm such a super fan of this. I need a season 3. Hopefully we'll get that. Keep it going. Just out the gate. Again, I love the combination of not history, but animals of nature and horror. You know, we're in the spooky times. It's October, so it's Halloween. So just like that amalgamation of all of that is just great vibes. And then Blumhouse being behind this, and then Netflix, just super cool. When they came at you to come on board and direct and produce on this, I know you have history with docs and some of your previous work. What did you think of this concept? How was this when this was presented your way?
Yeah, I mean, it was super exciting. I was so happy to be asked to be involved. I mean, I love horror, but yeah, it kind of seems like maybe an unusual mix at first, a horror natural history mashup, but I think and I hope you agree it really works. I mean, what could be scarier than kind of fact scarier than fiction? And for our animal characters, they're really sort of fighting for their lives every day. There are kind of real monsters out there that would make a meal of them if only they could.
Definitely. Yeah, if you watch like Nat Geo or just natural history stuff, or these animal things with David Attenborough, you're just waiting for those kind of moments. So this to like give it a little bit more story is just so much fun. So salute to you and everybody on the team for putting this together, especially in season 2. So okay, you're on board. So like, how do we do this? Like, okay, you get this kind of wild mashup idea. What were like some of the notes that you had, or what did you want to accomplish to kind of figure out this narrative and then spotlighting the 3 animals that we do in season 2?
Yeah, I mean, making a brand new genre, there's so much to figure out. It was a really exciting challenge to work out, yeah, how Nightmares of Nature would look. But we decided to kind of follow the story, like see the world through the eyes of like 3 main characters. So we've got in season 2, we've got an opossum, a juvenile opossum that's kind of trying to find his place in the world. He's starts off very naive and then kind of works out that he's got this amazing set of survival skills, and he's kind of made for the jungle. We've got a newly hatched newborn iguana who's kind of also just trying to find his way. He gets lost, needs to find his family. And then we have a mother jumping spider who needs to get back to her babies. So we really hoped to get kind of storylines that our audience would empathize with. That was a bit of a challenge. With horror, it's so important that, you know, we bring the audience in and they empathize with our characters so they feel scared, like they're seeing the world through the eyes of our protagonists. But yeah, getting them to empathize with a jumping spider. I mean, I hope that, yeah, everyone can really root for our jumping spider. But yeah, telling kind of relatable storylines for them was really important for us as well to do that.
I love that. Yes, we were empathizing. I'm an empath, like through and through. As a creative, I feel everything. I was cheering and oh my gosh, in so many different moments. It's beautiful what you guys did, and I can only imagine the editing process on this. Can you talk to me about? Okay, we got these storylines. Was there anything that you wanted to put in that kind of didn't make it because of the edit and how the story was going in? Just maybe some interesting anecdotes for all three amazing characters along the way. And what was your favorite too, by the way, if you had to choose?
Oh, yeah, it's really tough to choose, isn't it? But I mean, I, I think like my favorite has to be our little opossum. They're kind of, I feel like they're like underappreciated. They're like such lovable underdogs, but they actually have like so many crazy adaptations that mean they can survive so much, which we sort of portray in the film. Like or the series, I should say, our little opossum goes up against a lot of stuff. But yeah, you have to watch and find out what, I suppose. But yeah, the editing process was really fun. I mean, had we had like quite a clear idea of like the arcs, like the stories, the journeys that we wanted our characters to go on. Of course, there's always like a little bit of creativity that happens. Like we changed the order around a little bit. We kind of started with a cold open for the start of episode one, which I don't know if you've seen.
Oh yeah, I binged them all. As soon as I caught
Yeah.
word of this, I loved it. I actually started with season two before season one because I
Did
didn't like pay
you?
attention on the tracker when I got the screeners. Yeah, I love this series. I need more.
We'd love to make more, yeah. Like we've just got so many ideas. Yeah, bring on season three and four.
Let's go. All right. So yeah. So was there? I guess because I compiled a bunch of questions in that last one. Was there anything that didn't make it that because of time and the progression of the story that you were trying to do with this that you can give us an interesting anecdote with all three of our animals that kind of had a cut for time?
Yeah. Do you know what? Most stuff made it. I mean, all we almost had kind of to do a big rethink. Um, but it was fine in the end. We basically one of our monsters is a viper, from which we see in episode one and two. We had this is quite a poisonous, deadly snake. We were working with amazing scientists and expert animal handlers. We had huge safety briefings around working with this animal. Huge amounts of safety put in place for all of us on set, all of our camera team. Of course, the Viper was never ever in the same room as our characters. And yeah, we were warned that this Viper was a really dangerous creature. We were taking it incredibly seriously. And then when Viper got to set, he turned out to be like the most relaxed, lovable little snake in the world. We were trying to obviously film this natural behavior of him striking, and he was just so chilled. He just was a real lover, not a fighter. So that was like a really key point in our story, getting this strike. So we almost had to really rethink that, but we luckily got to work with another snake handler who had a viper that was more up for striking. But yeah, we almost had like a really big rethink
Oh
there.
wow.
It all worked out fine in the end.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you for sharing that. I would assume working on a project like this, you learn so many different things that you didn't know before. I know you do a lot of documentary work, and you covered natural history and the human body, I believe. Was there anything interesting that you learned during this season two in Lost in the Jungle?
In terms of natural history, I mean, yeah, just every time the joy of working in natural history is you get to become a mini expert on your creatures for a short amount of time. I would never, obviously, not anything on the real experts, but yeah, getting to learn about the jumping spider and the iguana and the opossum and all of their kind of natural adaptations and skills was really great. And of course, coming from a natural history background, I hadn't worked in horror before, even though I absolutely love horror shows. Getting to work with Blumhouse and learning about the craft of how to make a jump scare and how to make horror shows was just amazing.
I love that and love that for you. That's awesome. As a fellow filmmaker, yeah, just to play with this arena that we find ourselves to be blessed to be in is just so much fun. So to close this out a little bit, I got to know, if we do get a season three, is there any particular animals you'd love to cover, maybe for your, and maybe the producers are listening out there, what you'd like to maybe be involved in spotlighting? And also, is there a particular animal that you actually are really afraid of that might be a little too scary for you if you were to cover that animal? Is there anything like that?
I am actually, even though they're really small and manageable, I'm really scared of rats. I love mice, but I could yeah, the rats, I'd find that a real challenge. But we have so many ideas, there's so many opportunities, there's so many different worlds that we could delve into, and yeah, I'd love the challenge of filming with like a bigger mammal. Like we filmed with like an ocelot on this show, which was great, but it would be really fun to kind of film with a grizzly bear or something.
Ooh, I like that.
That would be wild. But yeah, the possibilities are endless. And yeah, really hope we get to do another one.
All right. Well, I'm going to put that energy into the atmosphere, into the universe. Internet, please say hashtag we need season 3 of Nightmares of Nature, because Blumhouse rocks and this show completely rocks. Charlotte, thank you so much for your time. This was a lot of fun, and congrats on the series. It's something that I can now enjoy and educate the young ones in my family without them knowing I'm giving them an education, because I'm giving them horror entertainment, right? But then I'm sliding in that education by covering nature. It's awesome. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate you, Charlotte.
Thank you. That's our dream. Yeah, bringing new audiences into natural history. Thank you so much.
You're the best. Everybody, that is Charlotte Lathane, director and producer behind season 2, Lost in the Jungle, Nightmares of Nature, streaming on Netflix on October 28th. Go check out season 1 in time as well. It's so much fun. I'm KUYA P. This is Nerds Rule the World. All right, there's a cut.
Nerds rule the world.
Pleasure chatting with you. Love to all my nerds who rule the world.
Yeah. Nerds rule the world.
Yes, we do.
Thanks. Nerds rule the world. Thank you.
I love the nerds ruling the world, so more power to you.
Patrick, what up, man? And yes, they do. Nerds rule the world, kid.
Yes,
know,
sir.
Sid, I'm one of
Thank
them.
you. Awesome. KUYA P, nerds rule the world. Hello.
Yes, they do.
Oh,
Nerds rule the world.
I gotta.
It's in the title of your show, like Nerds Rule the World. Like, I want more Black weirdos on screen, and I don't feel like we ever get to see that very much.
Thank you so much. Nerds do rule the world.
Yes. Thank you.
They're nice to meet you. Nerds do rule the world.
We do. We're phenomenal, aren't we?
Thank you, Nerds Rule.
Love it.
Hello, Sarah. Hello, Julian.
Yes.
Rock on. I love it. Thank you so much.
It's good to see you. I love Nerds Rule the World.
But yeah, there's a heavy nerd component, man.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, if you ask me, nerds rule the world. So
Absolutely.
And you're right, nerds do rule the world.
We're just the best.
Yes.
Yes. Nerds do rule the world. I agree.
We do.
I agree.
We're awesome, aren't we?
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Thank you, guys.
Bye.
And nerds really do rule the world.
Thank you, sir. It's your boy KUYA P, nerds rule the world. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you.
do. They rule the world all right.
Yes. Take care, Tony. Thank you, guys.
Well, I was good until I saw that this is Nerds Rule the World. So are we talking about like everybody you interview is a nerd, right?
Oh, it's a legal requirement. It is.
It's a legal requirement.
Yeah.
Or are you, or the second you popped on screen, I was like, wait, are you supposed to be the queen nerd then?
I hope so. My handle is Heather is a nerd, so I am a professional at least.
Okay. But then you enter that whole question of like, well, if you're calling yourself a nerd, are you really a nerd? True nerd, would they call them? I don't know. I'm going to start going cross-eyed.
Going to psychoanalyze this a little bit.
Yeah.
Recording. Let's have some fun. Okay, here we go. In a 1, 2, 3.